Welcome back to our irregularly scheduled programming. I'm not in the garden in June. In June, I'm traveling across the United States with my family. Today, we're packing up. It's travel day number 13 out of 24, and we are leaving Morgan Hill, California. I think we are to Hampton Inn, and we are headed to Granite Bay, California today. Not including our stops for lunch and groceries, this is under a 3-hour trip, which has become child's play for us after days and days of driving many hours. And today we reach our goal destination. The whole reason for this road trip was to make it to Granite Bay, California, so that our kids could attend the Amazing Facts Youth Conference of 2025. We will be staying at an Airbnb in Granite Bay for 4 nights, so this should be a little bit of a respite while we're here. It can feel a little bit like home before we head out for our lawn trek back east at the end of the youth conference. For my friends watching from back east, don't you find the hillsides here in California so interesting? They're such a beautiful, soft color, even though they're not green. At least they're not rocks and dust like in the desert. But the landscape did change as we got east of Sacramento. We did start to see more greenery, some more orchards, and then we started seeing more hillsides covered in trees like we're used to seeing back home in Virginia. Our stop for lunch was at a Panera where we used our free gift cards, so there was no cost for that today. And then we went to a Sprouts to pick up groceries for our stay in Granite Bay. I've never been to a Sprouts before. This was my very first time. We don't have them on the East Coast. At least we don't have them in Virginia. I actually don't have to do much of any cooking. While we're going to the youth conference, they provide 3 meals a day. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I shouldn't have to cook any. I am grabbing some stuff in case we want snacks, and also because I have to prepare some foods to take with us when we leave and we head to the next state, just so I have some extra meals in the car. So I did buy eggs here. I have not bought eggs in many, many years because we have our own chickens. And let me tell you, it was a shocker, the price of eggs in California, no less. The kids were thrilled to see a ping pong table in this house. That's the first thing they did once the car was unpacked. I did not do an extensive tour of this house. I thought I would have time one of the other days. I just wanted to relax when we first got there, but it turns out we didn't. So this is all you get. You get to see the room where the ping pong was. Of course, there was a kitchen, dining room, living room, and then there were 4 bedrooms. And there was a bathroom by the ping pong room and a bathroom by the bedrooms. So it was a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. The weird part about this house was it was connected to another house where the owner lived. So it was a little weird because the door between the 2 houses, you could hear his dog on the other side when we would come home, barking and scratching at the door. This location was our last big stop as far as doing laundry and kind of reorganizing ourselves. So I did a lot of that in the time while we were here. But the best part about this place was it was only 6 minutes from the church.
That's it?
Yeah, right. You've entered the car park for your destination.
We watch a lot of programming from the Granite Bay Hilltop Church online. So it was really amazing to get to be there in person and see everything that we're used to seeing through the TV screen. And actually, the stage is smaller in person than it looks on the TV.
We want to welcome everybody who is here at the Granite Bay Hilltop Church, as well as all of our friends who are watching